Nicely done. Welcome to week 5 of Football Friday. We're almost halfway through. Brought to you by Pizza Ranch and the Fun Zone. I'm Mark Ovenden. That is Zach Borg.
It's going too fast, isn't it? This is easily the best matchups I've seen in my 2 years doing this. I think you said one of the best weeks you've seen in a long time. It's definitely the Fun Zone tonight.
And actually, Zach, there's more great matchups tonight than I can remember in a long time on a Friday night during the regular season. We start at Howard Wood, where the top-ranked team in 11 AAA hosted the number 2 team in 11 AA. Lincoln against Brookings. And early on, it's going to be Carter Gordon throwing the pass, and it's picked off by Ned Sudbeck of Lincoln. This is their homecoming, and guess who scores the first touchdown? Paul Thanel, the homecoming king, scores for the Patriots. How about that? But Brookings has this guy, Mikey Daniel, takes the pitch, and off he goes for the touchdown. It is 7-7 late in the half, but in the final seconds of the half, Lincoln goes Isaiah Roach to Thanel again. Great catch. 30-yard gain on the play, setting up Braxton Large, who had a nice game on the ground. Short touchdown, and Lincoln goes on to win 35-21.
Okay, over to the MAC, where one of the state's top rivalries resumed between Yankton O'Gorman. This was really the game tonight. We're going to skip to the fourth when all the good stuff happens. It's 11-10 Knights. Luke Fritsch, play fake. Jack Peary snags it. 18-10 O'Gorman with about 5 minutes left. Back come the Bucks.
Right?
Yeah, you'd think so. It's now 18-16 with 2:10 to go. Parker Kuchita breaks it, 19 yards, 22-18 Yankton, but there's still time left for Air Keeter. Did you ever think I'd be saying that?
No.
How about Fridge to A.J. Martinez, 25-22 Knights with 45 seconds left. Okay, now it's over. Well, you know what? Yankton's got a pretty good quarterback in Mason Strahl. Heaves it up with 14 seconds to go. Evan Greenway makes the catch.
What a catch.
They would go down, spike the football, and Brady Hale, as time expires, ties it with the field goal. We go into overtime.
Again for them.
Now it's 4th and goal from the 1. Strahl takes it in for the touchdown. That makes it 32-25. How about this? O'Gorman, they face a 4th and goal from the 1. To tie the game, Dodie McWinja stuffed. Yankton, that is how they win 32-25, an absolute classic as they spoil O'Gorman's homecoming. 2 out of 3 weeks
that they've had a classic. I'm thinking the Brandon Valley Lynx are a team that nobody wants to play. They outscored Brookings last Friday night in a wild one, and they got this kid named Jake Como. Look at the grab by Drew Reinschmidt. One-handed catch. It's 7-0 Lynx. Como had quite the night. Liking those uniforms, too. Quick slant over the middle. Isaiah block. A block can run, too. He gets to the end zone. It's 14-0 Brandon Valley. Como had 4 touchdown passes on the night as the Lynx would roll in this one over Washington, 38-21 your final.
Well, it looks like Roosevelt is in good hands with Jet Thune at QB for the injured Taryn Christian. They scored 45 in the first half against Rapid City Central last Friday night, but hey, Aberdeen was good and they had some luck early on. Jacob Gehring's pass, that's Grayson Neuwirth on the catch. It was 10-7 Eagles in the second quarter, but here comes Thune. He throws a jet to Jamal Abusafi. It's 14-10 on the long touchdown pass. Yeah, those guys like it. Everybody wearing Hawaiian themes tonight. After a 3 and out, it's Thune taking matters into his own hands, kind of faked me out, and he faked out everybody on Aberdeen's team.
Go to the scoreboard. It's now 41-10 in the fourth quarter. Thune and Bear each have scored 3 touchdowns. There's your Lincoln win, 35-21. Pats remain undefeated. Yankton, a thriller in overtime. The Bucks undefeated, but they have a game in progress, but has to be finished. Their homecoming has to be finished at Aberdeen, so it'll be an away game. Brandon Valley wins again up here over Huron. Harrisburg, Tigers are undefeated. Big game for them coming up next week. Stevens and Central both winning their games. Well, we said there are great matchups tonight. I've been waiting for this one all season long. The top 2 teams in 11B in a heavyweight fight in Winner. Let's go to the video here and show you some highlights as Parkston took on Winner tonight. Josh Rands hands off to Miles Semier, and it's a 2-yard run. Parkston goes on top, 7-0. Winner comes right back. Nick Hossel takes the pitch on the sweep, 2-yard touchdown of his own. It's 7-6. Now, we don't usually show field goals. We did in the Yankton game. We're going to hear because Wes Dvorak hits a 52-yard bomb. Yikes. And that was good by a lot. It's 10-6 Parkston. Dvorak also a good runner as well. He is off to the races. down the sideline, and he's going to go 69 yards for the touchdown. It's 18-6 now in favor of Parkston. Winner plays tough as Hassel would score from a yard out to make it 18-12 at halftime on this touchdown, but Parkston was simply too much. They win it 35-18 in a thriller. Now, from one great matchup to another between a pair of Cardinal teams that can score a lot of points, Paul Heinert was in Arlington tonight. Paul?
Well, Mark, we expected this to be kind of like watching a video game. The hometown Arlington Cardinals came in ranked number 2 in 9AA, and the visiting Cardinals from Del Rapids St. Mary were 5th in 9B. Both of these teams are always fun to watch. It was a lot of fun for the hometown Cardinals tonight. First quarter, that's Alex Hoyer with a quick hitter up the middle, 7-0 Arlington. The Cardinals defense, they were tough throughout the game. Brody Gilbertson made big plays like that one all night as he reads the read option to perfection. Speaking of perfection, how about Andrew King? This guy can do it all. How many times should he have been tackled already? A dozen?
4 or 5.
Zach,
maybe
this,
a dozen.
Zach,
Right.
this had better be on your plays of the week. This had better be on there.
He's a regular contributor.
All the way for a touchdown, 13-0. Give the man a drink after that one. King to Hoyer. This might make the list too. Look at that. Bouncing off of tackles, diving into the end zone. Final score 34-6, Arlington.
Paul, you got a music request while you're at it for me there? Onto the turf in Garretson, where 4th-ranked Blue Dragons of 9AA hosted number 4 in 9A, the Cubs of Alcester Hudson, and it was the Grant Johnson show. He goes 51 yards to the house, and it's 24-6 Cubs. A little bit later, Johnson, this one's a little bit tougher. He's going to reverse field a little bit and go 56 yards for the score. Alcester Hudson is good. They roll 46-14.
Now back to the 11-man ranks where we had a matchup of last year's championship game between Madison and West Central. Many felt that West Central was going to win this one easily. They weren't. Bulldogs gave them a couple of points early, and after that, they took over. Mitch Hansen, watch this great catch. Oh. Yikes! That was a tremendous grab by Heath Williams, and it's 7-2. Now this time Hansen decides right before the end of the half, he's going to keep it himself and score. It's 14-2 at halftime. Bulldogs. Well, right before the half, actually, West Central tries to score a touchdown, and watch this catch by the defensive back. They did everything right. And then on the first play of the second half, it's going to be Mason Hemmer. Where's the defense? He gets behind him. He is gone. That made it 21-2. 21-9 was your final. And I've been waiting for this rivalry for weeks too, as Luvurne hosted Pipestone as they were playing for the Battle Axe. And it was a great game in this one. Nick Overgaard on the fake field goal, connecting with Trent Rops for a touchdown for the Cardinals. But don't feel bad for Pipestone. They catch a break on a botched snap here and set up a drive in Luvurne territory. Austin Moeller's going to score on a short touchdown run right here. That made it 6-6, and Pipestone would go on to win. Let's go to your scoreboard in a thriller. Late in the game, 18-16. Sioux Falls Christian wins big. Hillsbeaver Creek and T-Area both win, along with Del Rapids and Gayville Volland. Dubrook and Bridgewater Emery Ethan. Tripp Delmont Armour and Viberg Hurley. Howard, Luke Laudenberg goes over 5,000 career yards. Hamlin with a shutout. Dual with a shutout. Lennox wins big. Esteline and Adrian win, along with Jackson County Central and Marshall. Minneota Lincoln High knocks off Dawson Boyd. Roncalli a big win. Beersford and Canton with shutouts, along with CEB and Cologne. Custer and Falkton both win tonight. Gregory and Irene Wakanda. Kimball, White Lake, and McCook Central Montrose. Parkston, there's that score again. Redfield, Dolan, Sioux Valley, St. Thomas More win. Elkin Lake, Benton, and Warner victorious. And we'll have the rest of these scores for you on our webpage after the show is over. And we are out of time. Zach will be right back after this.